Godmanchester Rovers 0, Coventry United 2. Carl, a superb result away from home. At which point during the game did the players start to click?
Well, it is a very good result. Yeah, on the road, any win on the road is a good win. You asked me at what point did it click? A bit too late for me. I felt that our first half performance out of possession was okay. We limited them to one significant chance, so there was a lot of good stuff going on out of possession in terms of being compact at the right times, clearing our defensive lines and being difficult to play through. But I just felt our decision making on the ball was really lacking throughout that first half, and as a result we were just then accumulating too much pressure on ourselves. You know, in a game like this, obviously with the pitch in the current state that it's in, there was a certain type of game that needed being played today. Fortunately, we started to play that game more in the second half, and I thought our second half performance just got better and better the longer the half went on, and I particularly think the last 25 minutes of that second half actually was the best we've played all season, in terms of many areas: in possession, out of possession, decision making, cleverness in the final third, ruthlessness in our defensive third. So yeah, good result.
Ethan, excellent result today away from home. How pleased are you?
I'm buzzing. It's great to travel away from home. It's a long drive, a long old way. All of us lads knew that coming this way it'd be a hard battle, but it feels good to come out on top, going home happy after a couple of bad weeks.
Yeah, very pleased. I think it's a well-deserved performance after a few results that maybe haven't gone our way, maybe when they should have. I think the lads were spirited and showed desire in the second half to go out there and really work hard for the club and the team, and yeah, that's what we're about, so finally happy to show it today.
Yes, come on.
I know you don't think this isn't that, but you know when you speak to me. I can't get on that because you're saying how you want
Yes! Go on! Yes! Jamal Adams scoring 2 goals tonight. Did his performance match your expectations?
Oh, absolutely. Jamal knows how much belief I've got in him, and he knows what I think of him as a player, which is why we pulled out all the stops to bring him here. 2 outstanding goals, particularly the second, but mark my words, even if he doesn't score a goal today, he's a contender for man of the match, because the longer the game went on and the more appropriate balls we got in and around him, he showed his quality, not just with his goal scoring, but what he can do in terms of holding the ball up, in terms of making the right runs, in terms of bringing other people in. We got the best out of Jamal in that second half. He worked tirelessly up there with Mason in the first half. I thought the pair of them worked their socks off. So yeah, I'm really pleased for Jamal, not just for his 2 goals, but for his performance.
How pleased are you with your 2 goals today?
Yeah, very pleased. I think it's been one of them things where, like, I put a lot of pressure on myself. I know what I can do. I know I can score goals. I don't really tend to think about it too much. I'm just happy to be playing and enjoying my football again, and yeah, I'll score goals for the team.
From your point of view, which other players stood out today?
Well, as I say, I thought collectively, second half, as the half progressed, all of them really stood up. We said at half time, this is a typical non-league game today. It will necessitate a really battling performance second half, helping certain things on, playing percentages, winning headers, winning tackles, and I said it there at half time, mark my words, whoever comes out second half and who keeps their mettle throughout the 45, stays switched on, shows the most heart, the most battling qualities, will win this football match. And as I say, I thought they were better in the first half. I thought we were better in the second half. In terms of individual performances, I thought the back 3 and Declan were outstanding all game. We've done a lot of work in the week. We set them a challenge before the game to be better defensively in terms of their communication, in terms of their organisation, in terms of their sheer bravery to protect that goal. And I thought Jimmy, Ethan and Jack Wells and then Declan behind them were outstanding. They showed us that they wanted to win that game today and to keep a clean sheet. Particularly pleasing for Ethan Bainham. He knows what we think of him here as a player. we've got a pathway for him. He's waited patiently and he's took his chance today, so I'm ever so pleased.
The manager was very pleased with your performance today. What did you have to do to earn his praises?
I think just listening, being patient with what we're doing, trusting the process of things, trusting what him, Jonah, guys, everyone has to say about me, and putting in work outside of training, putting in the extra minutes in the gym, in other games, and just listening.
Did you see an improvement with the lads' mentality during the second half?
Yeah, definitely. We had a chat in the changing room. The gaffer explained to us what he wanted from us, and Gaz and Jonah as well. And I think that the lads took it on board. We probably didn't start the second half as well as we had wanted to, but then we grew into it. We grew with confidence and got the job done.
Are you settling into the club and with the management team?
I think I'm slowly settling in. I'm finding my place. I'll get along with the lads brilliantly. I love all of them. With managers, I'm settling in nicely. I'm learning to talk to them a lot better, and the way to communicate how I feel. And I think they're doing the best with me, and it's working. I feel better in what I'm doing. It's going good.
Yeah, most definitely. I think after some injury problems in the past and stuff like that, I think this is one of the best group of lads, management team I've ever came across. They've showed faith in me, so I just want to show them that back with my performances, and yeah.
Do you feel that your patience on the bench at the start of the season was rewarded today?
Most definitely, 100%. It feels good to walk in and to help my team get a result and keep a clean sheet as well for his defence is massive for us, amazing.
Is this a crucial step for the club to progress up the league?
Yeah, well, as I say, look, I know that people will only ever look at a scoreline. If they're at the game, they'll go away and reflect on the scoreline. If they're not at the game, they'll see it on a website, newspaper, whatever, they only see the scoreline. You know, look, I said before, we're in a process here and we're not going to go ahead of ourselves. We're certainly not going to go backwards either. We are going to progress this side according to our resources, according to sensibility. We're going to look to overachieve, and that does, yes, mean we want to climb up that table. But for me, it's about, are we doing enough game to game? What do we need to improve? Are the players right for the club? But they've certainly put a benchmark down there today to suggest that we're going in the right direction.
Thank you, Carl.
Pleasure.